We wake up in Tokyo at the Villa Fontaine, a businessman's hotel that could be anywhere in the world. We've been coffee deprived in the land of tea, so we find a Starbucks. Then off to Tokyo Station. We're taking the Shinkansen to Nagano. The bullet trains have a maximum speed of 200 miles an hour. They look fast even when standing still. Here's our train now. It's a very pleasant 90-minute ride. We're at Nagano Station in time for lunch. It's another beautiful Japanese set meal. There's beef on the table, reminding us we're not in Hokkaido anymore. A bus takes us across the Nagano Valley. It looks like we have arrived. But this sign says we have quite a ways to go to the trailhead. Closer, but we have 1.8 kilometers to go. Finally, we're at the trailhead. The trail starts up. Glad we had a hearty lunch. The trail flattens out, but it's muddy and icy. Halfway there. The trees covered in snow make the walk enjoyable in spite of the heavy backpacks. We have arrived in Jigokudani. Now they tell us that it means Hell Valley. Here's our home for the next 2 nights, Korakukan Ryokan. It's been here since 1864, and the monkey park came 100 years later. We're greeted by our first snow monkey right below the Ryokan. The Ryokan was originally further up the valley. It's been in this location since 1910. It's obvious it's undergone many remodels, expansions, upgrades in the last 100 years plus. Our rooms are surprisingly spacious, with a separate sleeping area. Can't call it a bedroom without beds, and a small sitting room beyond that. The communal bathroom is down the hall and down the stairs. The communal washroom is cold water only, but the views are very nice. There are some unique rules to avoid having unwanted guests. The lobby is a little funky. After that walk, I'm ready for a soak in the onsen, the hot springs-fed bath. In keeping with the spirit of this place, it's nothing fancy, but it feels good. Dinner starts with a small trout from the river, with dried crickets on the side. The main course is shabu shabu, hot pot with wild boar. In the morning, we're anxious to get to the monkeys. The monkey park opens at 9 o'clock, and we are hoping to beat the crowd. The monkeys welcome us, or are they checking for food carelessly stowed? For the most part, we're just part of the landscape to them. The Ryokan is just 5 minutes walk to the entrance, so we're first in line. While we wait, we're entertained with a wrestling match. A docent calls our attention to the park rules. When the gates open, the monkeys lead the way. We head for the monkey onsen. Monkeys sat in the outside onsen at the Ryokan to stay warm on the coldest days. In 1964, this pool was built for the monkeys on the site of the original Ryokan, and it became a tourist attraction. Now the photographers can outnumber the bathers on any given day. So the monkeys just go about their monkey business and treat us as if we were rocks. The hot water inlet is a popular spot for grooming. Grooming is an important social activity that occupies about a quarter of their time. About 10 o'clock every day, corn is scattered around for the monkeys. They come running, then forage in the snow for the treats. These monkeys are Japanese macaques, a species unique to Japan. They got the name snow monkey because they live further north and in colder climates than any other non-human primate. They're distributed from Kyushu, the southernmost main island, to the northernmost tip of Honshu, the island we're on now. But it's only here that they've adopted a hot springs lifestyle. For most of Japanese history, the monkeys were common in fields and villages all over the country. Now they're limited to remote and mountainous areas. But it's estimated that there are about 120,000 of these monkeys in Japan today. Snow monkeys are featured in Japanese religion and folklore. The three wise monkeys, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, originated as a 17th century carving on a Shinto shrine in Nikko. Monkeys were thought of as mediators between the gods and humans. In Japanese folklore, the monkey is a malicious trickster. People just keep on coming. It's getting crowded, so we take a break for lunch. Back to the Ryokan for a steaming bowl of noodles. After lunch, the sun breaks through the clouds. We check out Korakukan's outside onsen, the original monkey bath. A couple of Ryokan guests from Australia are enjoying the onsen, and it looks like they have company. Back in the monkey park, the scene has changed completely. The monkeys are below the waterfall and not in the hot springs area, but so are the people. The monkeys are enjoying the sun and basking on the warm rocks and enjoying some serious grooming. This morning we didn't see many little ones. Their mothers have let them out to play this afternoon. Some monkeys are living up to their malevolent prankster reputation. This is a good way to lose your camera. The old folks are dozing in the sun. Others are enjoying a spa treatment. Some seem deep in contemplation of monkey metaphysics. There are pipes that carry hot water from the hot springs to the Ryokan. The monkeys seem adept at using them for a highway. They also make a good perch to get the heat from the rock wall. When we get tired of taking monkey pictures, we take pictures of us taking monkey pictures. Just when we thought we'd seen all there was to see, a sharp-eyed Australian points out a Japanese serow on the hillside. It's a primitive goat antelope. With that, it's time to go back to the Ryokan to pack up. We have a travel day tomorrow. After breakfast, we get our gear together and our boots on. We say goodbye to our host, the 7th generation proprietor of this Ryokan. We say goodbye to Korakukan and to Jigokudani, Hell Valley. It's been a memorable experience, and I mean that in a good way. Then we hit the trail. A few artsy shots along the way. And we're back at the trailhead. A real snow monkey. We find our bus to take us back to Nagoya Station. The bad news is that we have to take the local train from Nagano to Nagoya, and it'll take about 3.5 hours. The good news is the scenery is very nice. But in Nagoya, we catch the Shinkansen. We'll be in Kyoto in about 45 minutes. We settle in and enjoy the ride. Our hotel is just across the street from Kyoto Station.